It becomes a quiet shadow, following every step. That here's the truth no one tells you. This decline is not inevitable. And it's not irreversible. Yes, muscle loss is real. You wake up one morning, and your feet feel colder than usual. Not just from the room's temperature, but from somewhere deeper. That coldness, that heaviness in your calves. This strange tingling at night. They're not just signs of fatigue. They may be your body whispering, "My circulation is slowing down." Inside your body, your blood vessels are changing. Arteries, those strong tubes that carry oxygen-rich blood from your heart, start to stiffen. Their walls lose flexibility. A tightening in your foot. Your toes curl. Your muscles seize. It's like your leg is crying out, gasping for blood, for oxygen, for relief. You might stretch, massage, cry out. Leg lifts while watching TV, ankle circles in bed. Simple, gentle, but powerful. Every step pumps blood back to the heart. Every flex nourishes your muscles. Every motion tells your body, "I'm still here. I still need you." Next, consider your plate. Foods like beets rich in nitrates can help open blood vessels. Garlic supports vascular flexibility. Funny-looking socks can help your veins push blood upward. Elevating your legs at night just a few inches can reduce pressure and swelling. These aren't just scientific words. These are the building blocks of how your body moves, breathes, and feels alive. Potassium, sodium, magnesium, calcium, small names with massive impact. Legs that shake when you rise, fingers that tingle, even a heartbeat that skips then races. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're broken. And avocados, magnesium rests in leafy greens, almonds, and pumpkin seeds. Sodium, yes, found in broths, soups, and just a pinch of sea salt. These aren't fads, they're fuel. You don't need a lab test to notice a change. Listen to your body. Do you feel lightheaded after standing? Do your legs cramp more often? Do you sweat easily but rarely rehydrate? If so, you might be running on empty. And remember, it's not just about what you eat, but also how consistently you replenish. Drink water throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. "I thought it was just part of getting old," she said quietly. "I thought. Maybe this is just how it goes from now on." Linda had always been active. She loved walking by the bay, loved tending to her garden, loved cooking Sunday dinners for her grandkids. But slowly, the cramps stole her energy, her confidence, her freedom. She stopped walking as much, avoided long outings, and worst of all, she stopped sleeping. Free. Sometimes for times a night, she'd wake up gasping from the pain, her legs stiff, her feet curled in agony. Every morning, she felt more tired than the night before. Until one day, something changed. It wasn't a miracle or a new medication. It was a simple health segment, a short clip she saw while flipping channels. It spoke about electrolyte imbalance, about how, as we age, our bodies lose minerals like magnesium, potassium, and sodium, and how this could cause muscle cramps, especially at night. Linda sat forward, she listened, and for the first time, she felt something she hadn't in a long time: hope. The next morning, she made 3 small changes, nothing dramatic, just gentle. She added a banana to her breakfast. Simple, natural, a rich source of potassium. And third, she began taking a daily multivitamin, one with magnesium and vitamin B12, as the segment had suggested. That was it. No prescriptions, no fancy equipment, just 3 small acts of self-care, done every single day. The first few nights, nothing changed. The cramps still came, though maybe just a little less intense. But by the end of the second week, Linda noticed something. She slept through the night. Not once, but twice. And by the third week, the cramps were gone. Completely. She woke up rested. She stood without wobbling. She walked without fear. Today, Linda walks by the bay every morning. She watches the sunrise, listens to the gulls, smiles at strangers. Her legs are strong. Her steps are steady, and the pain that haunted her, just a memory now. When asked what change, made with love and patience, Linda's breakthrough wasn't just about cramps. It was about reclaiming joy, rebuilding confidence, and remembering that no matter your age, your body still listens when you care for it. So if you're listening now, and you've been feeling what Linda once felt, know this: you are not alone, and you are not stuck. You can begin today. With a sip of water. With a banana. With a quiet act of care your body will thank you for. She shuffled more than she stepped, held the rails tighter. And every night, before bed, she whispered a small prayer. Please, not yet. I still have more to do. Martha's story is not unique. In fact, it's far more common than we realize. As we age, muscle strength naturally declines, especially in the legs. We lose balance, mobility becomes harder, and simple tasks, getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, walking to the mailbox, begin to feel like mountains. That here's the truth no one tells you. You don't need a gym to fight back. Martha started this one right from her kitchen chair. She sat tall, feet flat on the floor, then, slowly, she lifted one leg forward, held it for a count of 5, then lowered it 10 times every day. Her calves grew stronger, her ankles steadier, and her fear of falling a little smaller. It soothed stiffness, helped with cramping, and eased her into sleep. Martha didn't feel different overnight. Not in a week, not even in 2. But after 3 weeks, something small changed. She stood from her chair without hesitation. She reached the mailbox without holding the rail. She danced just a little when her favorite song played. Her legs were listening again, and more than that, so was her spirit. When we lose strength, we often lose more than just muscle. We lose our confidence, our freedom, our sense of self. That here's what Martha teaches us. So if you're listening to this now, and your legs feel unsure, if your balance feels shaky, if fear has crept into your walk, know this: you are not alone, and you are not finished. And let's move gently, together. Tomorrow is waiting. You may not remember the first step your legs ever took, but they do. They remember every stair you climbed, every path you walked, and maybe now, they're starting to feel tired. Maybe they tremble when you rise. Maybe they ache before bed. Maybe stairs look taller than they used to, and sidewalks feel longer. When your legs feel weak, when cramps wake you in the dark, when balance becomes harder than before, that isn't just getting older. It's your body whispering, I need support, not surgery. Every cramp, every twitch might just be dehydration calling your name. Whole foods, fruits, vegetables, leafy greens, they're not just good for you, they're fuel directly for your legs, your nerves, your blood flow, essential nutrients, magnesium, potassium, calcium, vitamin D, B12. These are not extras. They are the building blocks of movement, of stability, of freedom, and gentle motion. Because stillness steals strength, but movement, no matter how small, brings it back. Some days, getting out of bed feels like a victory. And it is. Some days, just a decision. Start small, start now. Start with one glass of water. Start with one gentle stretch. One step across the room. And if you fall off tomorrow, that's okay. Forgive yourself. Final words and a beginning. You are not powerless. You never were. You have carried others. You have carried burdens. You have walked through storms. And now, it's time to carry yourself back to strength. With water, with food, with breath, with motion. Because strong legs don't just carry your body, they carry your freedom and you.